Welcome back to Let's Play Capo 2. So you're finally at the end, huh? Well, we're finally at the end. It felt like the big cleanup had taken an eternity, but it was almost over. Wait, what? Oh, let's not do that. I can clean my room just fine. I'll do it properly, I promise. Yep, it's no problem at all. I was waving my arms, trying to stop Otne's plans as politely as I could. She gave me a confused look. Oh, that's, in a man's room there are lots of secret items, but I couldn't say that to Otne. And then you said it! What the heck? No, not a single thing. Why would there be? You may let out an unpleasant little chuckle. No, I really should clean my own room. It's only right. Otne said that with a 100% pure smile on her face. Yume said that with a 100% evil smile on her face. These two sisters are so alike except completely different, but kind of contradicts it. Crap, if it's come to this, I'll just have to make sure they don't find that. What is that? If Otne were to find it, just the thought of it was making me break out into a cold sweat. I mean, it seems obvious, but what kind of thing we're dealing with? Nope, this place is fine. I'll take care of it, yep. I was standing in front of the bed in order to avert Otne's attention from it. This is where I make my last stand. I'll do it later, it's fine. It should be clear as to why, but Otne just looked confused. And that was specifically why I could not allow her to clean this specific spot. Hey! What are you saying, my dear younger sister? Why would I ever keep something like that around? Maybe all your New Year's laziness has affected your brain? Without remorse, you may utter those words. Yume tilted her head, a devilish smile on her face. Ah, please forgive me. My life is going to... Agreeing with what Yume had said, she tried to push me away from the bed. What? Wait, Otne! I'm pretty sure Otne isn't strong enough to... Hey, Yume, let go of me! Well, Yume suddenly let go and I lost my balance. Broke the table. Oof! Looking around, I noticed I had ended up where Otne was standing a moment ago. Wait just a minute! Panicking, I tried to stop her, but... It was already too late. I glanced at Otne, who was sitting on her knees in front of my bed. Ah, dear God, please save me! Why do you make me undertake such severe trials? Holding the washcloth, she struck her hand under the bed. She likely scolded me for that, and then Otne suddenly pulled out my grand collection from underneath my bed. Gradually, the soft voluptuous forms of my goddesses emerged. You know, the whole thing is like you shouldn't store stuff under your bed. Well, what if there's no room for stuff? I mean, under my bed are 2 freaking keyboards. I don't know where else to bloody put them. My room's not big enough. In fact, the very air inside the room froze. This is the end. As I looked at Otney's back, I could sense the immense pressure she was emanating. This is bad.
巨乳アイドルエリカの秘密、あなたに全部見てほしい。弟くんはどんな秘密を知りたいのかな？
No, that's... This sucks. I never thought hell on earth existed. Actually, this is slightly worse than hell.
誘惑の巨乳助教師、みだらな特別個人授業。
Those titles, man.
どんな特別個人授業なんだろうね。ね。
I don't know, math maybe? I need to get out of here, but my legs won't move. Bit by bit, my body was starting to tremble.
爆乳レースクイーン、危険なナビシート。危険なナビシートね。ナビシートって危険なものなの？
Well, you know they say that most deaths while driving occur in the passenger seat, right? That's why it's dangerous and,
弟くん？
Yes?
ちょっとそこに正座なさい。
Yes, right away. I instantly jumped into the corner and sat down. I didn't care if someone thought I was pathetic. I just wanted to stay alive, that's all.
それと、ゆめちゃん？何？これ。
She handed over my grand collection to Yume. Yume looked really bothered. Well, of course she would. Why would she hand over my collection to Yume?
燃やしなさい。
Wait, what? All the dreams and hopes of my youth, my beloved treasure! My other half, which was to climb the stairs to adulthood with me.
何か問題でも？
No, not at all. This is the difference, man. It'd just be like, girls be like, let's burn all that. Guys would just be like, that's just whatever. It's your collection and all that. But some girls would be like, no, must burn it all. And they wonder why guys would get a bit pissy about it.
じゃあ私はこれを燃やしてくるんで。あとはごゆっくり。
I heard Yume run off as fast as she could. Damn her! She ran off on her own to burn it and left me here to face the full wrath of today. Not that I wouldn't have done the same thing.
さてと。
There should be a plot twist where Yoshiyuki comes across Otne's collection. That'd be an interesting twist. But I doubt it. Otne struck up an intimidating pose as she stood in front of me.
今年最後の大掃除をしないとね。除夜の鐘まで待ってられません。
She smiled at me as she said that. And then I fell into the depths of hell. Thought you were already in hell, though.
それじゃあ弟くん、今度はこれね。
Wait, what? Are we in a room that we've never seen, or is it just at an angle we've never seen before? Because this looks very unfamiliar. Okay, after having been preached to for about an hour, I was exhausted in both mind and soul, and I immediately took the cleaning rag that was handed to me.
じゃあまずはあっちにある食器棚を動かすのを手伝ってくれる？
A cupboard, another heavy thing. Never mind, I didn't say anything.
きっといい運動になると思うよ。弟くんのエッチな欲求をうまく発散しないとね。あんな本に頼らなくてもいいように。
What? What does that even mean? It's like you must let out your sexual frustrations in a different way from, you know, reading, well, looking at magazines of those sorts. So, what do you want him to do? Go out, have sex? Is that what you're saying? Just like, no. Then, what do you want him to do about it? Stop having those frustrations without actually doing anything. That doesn't make sense, though. It's like, I know, but screw that. It seems like she's going to keep bringing up that porn for the time being. By the way, where's Yume? Is she still slacking off?
ゆめちゃんは自分のお部屋の掃除してるよ。
She's trying to hide her own collection.
散らかってるところを見られたくないから、弟くんがお部屋に入らないように見張ってて。
Bullshit! I bet she's got her own personal collection, a damn hypocrite. I didn't know she had a sense of delicacy. Wait, doesn't that just mean she's slacking off in her room where we can't see her doing it?
じゃあ、まずは棚の中のものを出そうか。出したものは、そうね、テーブルの上に置いといて。
Alrighty.
ようやく片付いたね。弟くん、一休みしよっか。
Otone smiled innocently as she cracked her shoulders. About 4 hours had passed since we started cleaning. And we've cleaned 2 houses, it really was exhausting. Wait, so they're in the other house, maybe that's why. I sat down on the sofa and let out a big yawn.
お茶入れてきてあげるね。紅茶でいい？
Yeah, thanks. It'd be great if you put some milk in it too.
了解。それじゃあちょっと待ってて。
Having said that, Otone walked off towards the kitchen. I picked up the remote and turned on the TV. It's New Year's Eve and the shopping district is crowded with people doing their holiday shopping. They showed footage of the crowded shopping district on the screen. Looks like everyone everywhere is busy preparing for the new year. I looked away from the TV for a bit and noticed there was a bunch of books lying on the table. They were really big and heavy. Photo albums.
お待たせ。紅茶入れてきたよ。弟くんはお砂糖一つでよかったっけ？
Otone, what's this? I grabbed one of the photo albums and showed it to Otone.
ああ、それ？アルバムだよ。古い荷物を整理してたら出てきたの。
I see. Is it okay if I look?
いいよ。一緒に見よっか。
Once she had decided that, Otone sat down next to me. I slowly turned the pages in the album. Maybe I have eyes in some of these pictures. Oh! The first thing that caught my eye was a picture of Otone wearing a Shrine Festival outfit and having a composed look on her face. And next to her, a miniature Yume. She looked like she had been crying, but she was smiling broadly. Seems like Yume was a lot more straightforward with her feelings back when she was a kid. I guess even she was docile back then.
ゆめちゃんは今でもすごく素直な子だと思うけど。
What? Really?
分かってないのはきっと弟くんだけだね。
I don't understand her. I don't think he understands most people. I mean, he's so dense when it comes to a lot of things. What was that supposed to mean?
あ、これ弟くんだよ。この時は私よりも背がちっちゃかったんだよね。
Otone chuckled as she compared our statures using her fingers.
いつの間にか弟くんに追い越されちゃったね。ちょっと悔しいな。
I don't really think that's someone you should consider competing with someone in.
うん、分かってるんだけど。
It's weird how it works, isn't it? It's like with your parents. When you're a kid, they're much taller than you, but as you get older, usually what happens is you become taller than your parents. And then as you get older, you have kids of your own, and they suddenly get taller. Just like, wait, what's going on here? Am I getting shorter, or just people getting taller, or what? Flip. As Otone turned the page, I noticed a photograph of someone I remembered. It wasn't Yume, nor was it Otone.
お母さん。
Otone mumbled it quietly. That's right, it was a picture of Yume and Otone's mother, Asakura Yuki-san. She was a kind woman with a gentle smile, like ever present on her face. In the latter half of the album, there were a bunch of pictures with white walls and ceilings in the background. Those were from the time when she was in the hospital.
弟くん、覚えてる？
Of course. I could never forget her. When I suddenly had to start living with the Asakura family, she took me in without asking any questions. She was always so warm and kind, just as if I was part of the family. No, it was more like she accepted me as part of that family. She was truly impartial when it came to me, Otne and Yume. That's why... How could I forget her? Naturally, I couldn't.
そっか。それならきっとお母さんも喜んでるね。
You know, he says that, just like, how could I forget her? I mean, well, completely ignores, like, even thinking of her even briefly at all till this point. Otne's voice sounded really gentle.
じゃあさ、
She took a deep breath.
私との約束は覚えてる？
Otne looked carefully at my face. Promise?
うん。約束。小さい頃にし
A promise, huh? Did I promise Otne something? I went through my memories from when I was young, but I couldn't remember anything like that.
た。忘れちゃったんだ。すごく大切な約束だったのに。
She sounded a bit angry. Oh wait, I'll remember if I just give me a bit of time. I sent my brain into overdrive. It was a really important promise, right? I promised Otne something, and it was back when I was a kid. Theoretically, I was probably something like, let's get married when we grow up, right? That's the kind of promises kids make. But I didn't really remember promising her that. Crap, I can't remember it at all.
弟くんにとってはその程度の約束だったんだね。ふーん。
Otne puffed up her cheeks and made an angry face. I'm sorry. I reflectively apologized.
なんてね。冗談だよ、冗談。
Huh? Kidding?
うん。約束をしたのは本当だけど、怒ってないよ。だって、私もさっきまで忘れてたんだもん。
Otne suddenly looked like she had started thinking about something.
でも、なんで忘れてたんだろう。
Well, you know, as you get older, memories from childhood become a little hazier. You can't really remember everything, although some things stand out, I suppose, and potentially, like, to some people, making a promise like that could stick with them as they get older as well, but sometimes it'll just be forgotten.
お母さんから受け継いだ大切な役目だったのに。
An important task?
なんでもないよ。
Just like, oh, I could, you know, point it out to you so that you could actually remember it, you know, logically, but no, I'm just going to, like, keep it to myself and just allow it to go the old-fashioned way, where the dense idiot figures it out after loads of misunderstandings and stuff, probably, because that's the way it works. Seriously, why? Things like this could be resolved much easier. But then it wouldn't really make much of a story then, would it, if it got resolved too quickly? Otne looked a bit flustered and waved her hand in denial. Now for a special news report, earlier a fire broke out in a restaurant in the shopping district. We both turned our attention to the TV. The police highly suspect arson, but for the moment no clues have been found as to a suspect. Furthermore, 4 similar incidents have occurred this month, and the police are suspecting that all the incidents were started by the same culprit. That's pretty bad. There's been a lot of things like that lately. Otne looked like she was absorbed by what she was seeing on the TV. Otne, what's wrong?
なんでもない。
Otne seemed to calm down a bit from hearing my voice.
ちょっとびっくりしちゃっただけ。でも、4件も起きてるのに、まだ犯人捕まらないんだ。
Yeah, it seems that way. Geez, there are some troublesome people around.
そうだね。
Days before yesterday, there was that bus thing, and before that, the mugging incident. I guess it's not safe around New Year's. Well, that's what it feels like this year, at least.
そうだね。
Otne replied to me, but her mind was off somewhere else. Otne, what's wrong? You feeling sick?
なんでもないの。
That's what they always say, god damn it! I know it's like to kind of like make it so things don't get resolved too quickly, but seriously, it kind of annoys me when just like, even in real life, it's the same deal. It's like, they could resolve it, but they don't want to. Or rather, they just don't want to, you know, bring it up just yet. It's like, potentially bring it up later, or just completely leave it to the other person to figure it out themselves, and even then, would still deny it if they, like, figured it out. It's just... I don't get it at all, man. It's just like, just say it!
ごめん。私ちょっと考え事があるから、部屋に戻るね。
Having said that, Otne got up and walked away. You need to think about something?
それじゃあ晩ご飯でね。今日のお料理は期待してて。
Otne smiled and then she walked off to her room while waving goodbye. Think about something, huh? It seemed like Otne was acting a bit weird just now. Maybe she was worried about something. Oh well, thinking about it wouldn't do anything. I got up and stretched my body. I figured I had some free time on my own until dinner. You're all still alive. Sakura-san kept bowing to everyone.
乙女ちゃんもゆめちゃんも、もちろん義行くんも、5体満足、健康に過ごせたみたいでよかったなぁと思いつつ、ただ、義行くんが留年しちゃったりしないかと、それだけが心配で。もし義行くんが留年でもしようものなら僕は保護者として、そして学園長として。
Sakura-san, isn't that good enough for a New Year's speech? Let's just eat already.
まだ原稿の半分も読んでないのに、ゆうべ徹夜して考えたんだよ。
I guess every principal and school chairman likes to do long speeches.
とりあえずご飯冷めちゃったら美味しくないですから、早めに食べちゃいませんか？それもそうだね。それじゃあ皆さん、いただきます。いただきます。
Having at least postponed the speech, we all happily started eating. This fish paste is real tasty with these rice cakes.
そう？気に入ってくれたんならよかった。あれ？乙女ちゃん？いつもの元気がないみたいだけど、何かあったの？いえ、そんなことないですよ。そんな風に見えます？大掃除で張り切りすぎて疲れちゃったんじゃない？大仕事だったもんね。そうだね。ちょっと疲れたかも。そっか。じゃあ今日はゆっくり休んでね。無理しちゃダメだよ。そしてご飯もいっぱい食べる。はい。
Sakura-san put a big serving of food on Otne's plate.
ありがとうございます。
Otne laughed, though she seemed a bit bothered by it. Was she really tired from the cleaning? Well, I'm sure anyone would get tired from that much work. At least I was completely worn out. I could tell that I was going to have quite a bit of muscle pain tomorrow.
ほら、弟くん、エビたくさん食べて。お魚屋さんがおまけしてくれたんだよ。
That reminds me, I've got sunburn on my arms the other day. It's still technically there, but it's not as painful as it was yesterday. I was like, I haven't had sunburn in years, man. And just like, it's like having a Chinese burn. I think it's called Indian burn or something like that in the US. It's kind of the same thing where it's just like, you grab someone's arm and you twist it, you're like, ow! Who the hell came up with this freaking thing? This is painful. And it felt more or less like someone did that to my arm. And I'd have to keep like putting stuff on it and just like putting it under cold taps and just like, it sucked. Yeah, I don't know, deshelling them is always a pain in the butt. Look who's talking! You may, I really don't want to hear you telling me that.
そんな兄さんに食べやすくて栄養満点の料理をプレゼントしてあげる。はい、どうぞ。
Hey, you may don't ship your green peas to my plate.
好き嫌い言ってると立派な大人になれませんよ。
Well, you're the one who's being picky. You should finish the stuff you put on your plate. That's always the same, isn't it? It's just like someone will say something about someone while also doing the same, but, you know, kind of just like, it's okay because it's me.
そうだね。そうですかね。
Yep, no doubt about it, your cooking and cleaning skills are already flawless. But as far as Yume is concerned...
何よ。失礼な。私だって料理くらいできるって証明したじゃない。
Well, a bit, I guess. But I was just barely getting the food done, you know. Can you really get into that stuff with that attitude of yours?
今に見てなさいよ。
Yume glared at me and mumbled something under her breath. If I provoked her a bit, she'd probably get angry and start practicing her cooking. I think I've figured out how to handle Yume a bit better lately.
さくらさんはこの後どうします？初詣とかに行きますか？残念。これからちょっと出かける用事があるんだ。戻ってくるのは2日くらいになるかな。
She's barely ever home anyway, really.
え、用事って。
Are you going on a date?
違うよ。学園のお仕事。
School business in the middle of winter break?
ちょっといろいろ面倒なことがあってね。
Some troublesome plot-related things, you know.
面倒なこと？最近島でいろんな事件が起きちゃってるのを知ってる？
You mean like the arson stuff? Yeah, we saw it on the news earlier.
そう。でも放火だけじゃなくて窃盗だとか事故だとかいろんな事件が立て続けに。そうなんだ。犯人とかって見つかってるんですか？その窃盗とかの。
I don't see how just like one person would connect to all this, but you never know, there could be a twist to it. But some of it wouldn't make sense. How did that guy crash his car, for example? How would that... Or maybe it was just one culprit, maybe screwed with the brakes or whatnot. I have no idea.
見つかってない。
Man, my nephew throws some major tantrums. Slammed the door to the bathroom and... You know, as I mentioned with my door, even a breeze could open it, so you know that kind of force would affect my door.
だから警戒しておかないとね。学園関係者としては。もしうちの学生さんに何かあったら大変だもんね。ってことでお正月早々なんだけどいろいろとお仕事があるのさ。
Sakura-san looked a bit tired as she said that. Well, I couldn't blame her. I mean, who would want to work on New Year's Day of all days? We appreciate your efforts. I'll help you out if you need me for anything.
ありがとう。でも大丈夫だよ。学生さんは学生さんらしく楽しいお正月を過ごしなさい。
I knew she'd say something like that. It's always the case, isn't it? I'll be there if you need me for anything. Just like, nah, it's fine. Not going to like let you in on the plot. Maybe later, but not right now.
そういうめんどくさいことは大人に任せておけばいいんだよ。
Sakura-san smiled and put her fist to her chest to show confidence.
それじゃあ僕はそろそろ出かけるからガチの元栓と戸締まりはしっかりしておいてね。それから吉行くん、ちょっとこっち来て。
Oh wait, it's this scene again. Yeah, what is it? I walked over to Sakura-san and she had asked me to. Sakura-san suddenly started whispering to me.
それで結局吉行くんはどっちを選ぶの？乙女ちゃんとゆめちゃんのことだよ。あ、それとも他に目当ての子がいるのかな？
I don't know what you're talking about.
恋愛の話。恋人作るなら早い方がいいよ。親代わりの僕としては吉行くんの子供を早く見たいし。
Bloody hell, man. It's I escalated, isn't it? I'm talking about love. You need to find someone, you know, to love. And then you must have kids. It's like, whoa, slow down. One step at a time. What?
ジョークだってば。それじゃ行ってきます。
Sakura-san!
それじゃ乙女ちゃんもゆめちゃんも良いお年を。
She said it in English. Having said that, Sakura-san walked away as she waved goodbye to us. Gee, she just says whatever she feels like.
兄さん、進展って何のこと？
That's a different kind of expression there. Nothing at all, it was just one of Sakura-san's jokes. Well then, let's go back inside. Wouldn't want to catch a cold first thing in the new year.
そうだね。お風呂で温まってこよっと。
But now you should also hurry back. Button was staring at the alley where Sakura-san went with a determined look on her face. Button, what are you spacing out for? I won't tell you because it's plot related. Oh god damn it, still. I know that it's because they want to create this kind of but man, it annoys me when people do that.
なんでもない。
It really does.
さてと、お家の中に入ろっか。
Smiling Otne turned to face me.
弟くん、ほら、風邪ひいちゃうよ。
No, really, when you really think about it, you know, Tanaka would be like the best choice, really, because of, you know, that. If I'm making any sense, because I always like doing away with say things like that. Referring to her, but you'd have to see her out to understand what I'm indicating, you know, because it would actually be pretty beneficial. And then she took my hand. Yeah. While holding hands with me and going into the house, I couldn't help but feel that something was out of place.